Hi guys, what's up? It's your boy Crypto Marco yet again with another awesome video on the topic of cryptocurrencies. As you can see, the market cap is boring as fuck. Nothing interesting happening over here. Economy is going up. Nexus has been pumping like crazy, but now Nexus is cooling down again, and we can see Revain also coming down. Basically what we're going to talk about today is, like yesterday, important things that have been going on in the cryptocurrency world, and Goldman Sachs especially has been all over the place. So that will be our first topic. Next up, we'll see we will check out the SEC subpoenas. Then the Newsstands in Australia finally offer Bitcoin and Ethereum. So great that mainstream adoption is becoming more and more available for everybody. Then positive news for everybody holding Ripple. And Bill Gates says weird stuff about Bitcoin. Now the first one, Goldman Sachs official cryptocurrencies in current format are in a bubble. Now, this is quite interesting because a few months ago they said cryptocurrencies are in a bubble. And if we take a look at the article, some things that I find particularly interesting is this quote. So our view is that while we like the concept of blockchain and think it will evolve into a useful tool for companies, for the financial industry, we think cryptocurrencies in their current format, meaning that in the current incarnation, are in a bubble. Furthermore, he continues, is there room for a digital currency, maybe sponsored by one of the major central banks like the Federal Reserve? Yes. Could it be incredibly useful? Could it reduce transaction costs? Yes, but not these ones. So by not these ones, he's talking about the classical cryptocurrencies we have out there: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and so on. And in my opinion, of course, you can debate about what Goldman Sachs is trying to say. And of course, for them, for the classic financial system, cryptocurrencies do pose a kind of threat. Now, at the beginning of 2017, they probably didn't take them that seriously as they are doing now. But now, as they are seeing that cryptocurrencies are gaining huge popularity among all kinds of people, I think that the financial institutes are now starting to maybe launch its own federal coin. And when we see that happening, then we'll see two things. First of all, the classic financial system will admit that cryptocurrencies are a good thing. And second of all, once a Federal Reserve coin of, for example, Goldman Sachs or whatever financial institution is being launched, is issued, it won't be decentralized. So I sincerely hope that we will kind of be able to keep our independence when it comes to this, but I really don't like Goldman Sachs getting involved in cryptocurrencies. Next up, we have SEC. Many ICOs have been happen outside the regulatory framework. That's what they're saying. And along just in 2018, so up now, 1.6 billion US dollars have been funded to ICOs. And something that Jay Clayton, SEC chairman, said is, I believe that initial coin offerings, whether they represent offerings of securities or not, can be effective ways for entrepreneurs and others to raise funding, including for innovative projects. However, any such activity that involves an offering of securities must be accompanied by the important disclosure processes and other investor protection that our security laws will require. So I do agree that ICOs really need a bit more regulatory processes, and it, investors need to be protected. And if you take a look at all the ICOs happening right now, you'll see that most ICOs are happening are excluding US investors because of the huge, of course, regulations that the SEC is planning. And I think as this process keeps on going, of course, we'll see many projects having issues with the attitude of the SEC. But I think in the long run, it will benefit cryptocurrencies, first of all, by the SEC regulating everything. Of course, it will be secure for the end consumer, for the investor, and second of all, cryptocurrencies are gonna have a better standing for mainstream media if they are being regulated like normal public companies. Next up, we had Newsstands in Australia offer Bitcoin and Ethereum. So 1,200 newsstands across Australia offer cryptocurrencies. You only need a wallet, and then you scan the QR code, and you only have to put in an amount. You only have to buy 50 Australian dollars is like the minimum, and then in 20 minutes you should get your coin. If you live in Australia, congratulations for this happening. In Europe, we'll probably have to wait a little bit until this happens, but it's a good thing to see mainstream adoption for cryptocurrencies. Ripple is going ham currently. So South Korea's Woori Bank tested a cross-border transfer via Ripple. And if you take a look at some posts that Ripple is doing on their webpage, you'll see that they have tons of new partners from Brazil, India, Singapore, Brazil one more time, and also something that we are probably not really paying attention at is that Swift payment. So the classic system is actually also making progress even without the blockchain. So faster same-day user funds within the time zone, and transparency of fees, end-to-end payment trackment, for example, for e-commerce such as FedEx and stuff like that, and remittance information transferred unaltered. So here I see something interesting. So while everybody is banking on blockchain and cryptocurrencies, maybe the classic system can also help improve our lives without the blockchain. So just because it's the blockchain doesn't have to mean that it's better. But in the long run, as you guys know, cryptocurrencies are very volatile, so it might happen that Swift actually becomes better than the blockchain. Who knows? Everything is possible. At the end of the day, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Next up, we have a picture of CoinSchedule. This is basically to visualize how ICOs have developed in 2018. I really enjoy that. And last but not least, some weird stuff that Bill Gates said. So the main feature of cryptocurrencies is their anonymity. I don't think this is a good thing. The government ability to find money laundering and tax evasions and terrorist funding is a good thing. Right now, cryptocurrencies are used for buying fentanyl and other drugs. So it is a rare technology that has caused deaths in a fairly direct way. I think the speculative wave around ICOs and cryptocurrencies is super risky for those who go long. No, don't get me wrong. I respect Bill Gates a lot. Self-made billionaire. Gives away so much money of his money to charity, and is incredibly smart. Reads books all the time, similarly to me. But what he said here, that's just like weird. Let's just be really friendly and say weird. That he's like, despite fiat money being around for decades and killing people and drug traffic, all of a sudden he says that Bitcoin is like, as if we were living in a world where before there was Bitcoin there was no violence. Like, I don't really know what Bill Gates thought when he was writing this, but it's kind of weird because a few months before that he said that Bitcoin is great, but currently everybody is talking about this, what Bill Gates said. And if you want to look it up, just check out the AMA that Bill Gates did on Reddit. You heard it here first. Now, guys, this was everything for today. So thanks for the attention. Invest responsibly. Cryptocurrencies are very, very volatile. Never invest money that you can't afford to lose. Like the video and comment if you enjoyed it. Among everybody who's commenting, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Hit that notification bell and share the video with friends and family. We are coming to the giveaway, and let's see who's gonna win. As you can see, I have a gorgeous frame of me from the last video. So we have 21 comments. What's 9 plus 10? 21. And the winner is gonna be John Barca. Thanks, Marco. Received your Litecoin. John should have commented again with the Litecoin address because you would have won one more time. But I mean, it's only 21 people, so the probability of winning right now is not that bad. But now Crypto Stefan gets the opportunity to win, so congratulations. What do you think about Monero? I think anonymous coins are the way to go, and when it comes to anonymity, Monero is right up there. Maybe I'll do one more video on Monero, a little update on it. I really do love Monero and its anonymity, and I do love everybody who's liking and commenting on my video, and every subscriber. So thank you very much, guys. Good luck trading, and see you next time. Bye bye.